Hello, this is Stine. I'm gonna do a little playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. And credits to Cannon's Fury, who donated this game to me. Thank you very much. I'm going to make this into a series of close to 20 minutes. And I have never played this game, so I'm very curious to see how this goes. Let's just jump into it. Guessing that I should start with the Origins part. When I first heard the music in this game, it sounded really nice. I like that kind of music. Canticle of Trinities.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. From every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings, the Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
That doesn't sound good. Okay, so here we are, character generation. Background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. Okay. Let me see. Of course I want to play a woman. That would be most appropriate, I think. And I need to choose a race. What is this? This is a human race. The most numerous, yet the most divided of all of the races. Only 4 times have they ever united under a single cause, the last being centuries ago. Religion and the chantry play a large part in human society. It distinguishes them culturally from elves and dwarves more than anything else. Humans can be warriors, rogues, or mages. And you get racial benefits, +1 strength, dexterity, or magic, or cunning. Or all of the above, I guess. Alright. I definitely want to be something magical, I guess. I will probably choose a mage, seeing the classes that are shown here. Next we have the elf. Once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture. Scrounging, unimprovised, or impoverished living in the slums of human cities. Only the nomadic Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and the rule of their old gods as they roam the ancient forests. Welcome nowhere else. Elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages, and extra willpower and magic. And then we have the dwarves. It's kind of cute. I already think I know what I'm going to choose though. So the dwarf is rigidly bound by castle and tradition. The dwarves have been waging a losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of their once vast underground empire from the Dorkspawn. Dwarves are very tough and have a high resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. I see. 1 strength, 1 dexterity, 2 constitution, and 10% chance to resist hostile magic. Alright, well, I am gonna choose elf, and I'm gonna choose a magi. Mage magi. Do they look different? Ah, they do. This one had the coolest clothes as well. So I need to choose my background. Oh, no, it actually gets pre-selected for me. Okay, well I can read throughout the classes as well, I guess. So the warrior, they are powerful fighters focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specializations for warrior include Berserker, Templar, Champion, and Reaver. Alright. The Magi, or Mage, wielding a power as dangerous as it's potent. You know that magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously await your harrowing, the one chance to prove yourself against the demons lurking without and within. Succeed or be slaughtered by the knights who ward against your kind. And at last the rogue. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable assets to any party. Tactically, they are not ideal frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around behind their target, they can backstab to devastating effect. Rogue specializations are Ranger, Bard, Duelist, and Assassin. Okay. Well, background-wise, I only have one choice, and I guess that's it. Let's go to the next part. Appearance and voice. You can customize a lot here, it looks like. Oh, there are a couple of presets. Well, I will probably not go with the presets. I'm gonna choose... Let me see. This one? Nah, that one. Skin tone. Probably gonna go for something close. That one, maybe? Hair. I could probably spend hours on this. I'm not going to, though. I like that one. Or that one. I'm getting Leia vibes here, except for the donuts are not in the correct position. Alright, how about we go for the long one with the braid? Color. I think I want to go red. That one was really pretty. Sort of a golden red. Eyebrows. Well, I would like to see my eyebrows, but there's no harm touching, what are they called? Clippers? Eyebrow pickers? I'll choose that one. Eyebrow color should probably match the hair. Or should we go for dark brownish? Yeah, it's good. Eyes. Eye shape. There is so much customization in here. I didn't expect this. Probably not going to be spending a lot of time looking at my character's face, so I don't know how useful it is to spend a lot of time on this, but I guess this one's alright. Bigger eyes. Eye height. Wow, there are so many things you can customize. Eye color. Maybe I should go for the reddish eye color. No, I did see a tint of a color that I really like. For those of you who have seen my Lotro videos, you know that I like sea blue. And I can see some blue tint in there, so I'm gonna go with that. Whoops. Brow depth. What does that do? Probably something. Okay. Brow height. Guessing that's fine. Nose. I quite like the nose. Yeah, first one's fine. Jaw and cheeks. Cheek width. So hard customizing the face. Neck and ears. Well, I can't really see that, so neck thickness. Portrait. Oh, portrait customization. Oh, I like that. Or that one. I'm probably gonna spend the entire first episode on this. Oh, that one's nice too. Expression. What's my character doing? Oh, really? Okay. I can do the smirk. Yeah, let's do the smirk. Alright, and I need to find myself a name. And Serana seems to be my last name anyway. Oh, voice.
No, it's gone! How do you do? Greetings. Greetings! Charmed. Greetings. How do you do? Greetings.
Okay, I like the first one. Not sure I like the mouth though. That was weird. Let's try that.
I have lost the spell.
Okay. Let's go with that. Neria? Is that a cool mage name? What's the name of a cool mage? Let's call her Elaine. Oh, I have attribute points to spend. Okay. So I'm guessing strength is not something that mages will benefit a lot from. Strength measures a character's physical prowess and directly affects the damage a character deals in physical combat, also contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks. High strength is essential for warriors, and particularly if they wish to wield two-handed weapons. Alright. How about dexterity? Measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. Higher dexterity improves a character's chance to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge incoming blows, and contributes to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Alright, I'm gonna skip over that one. Willpower represents a character's determination and mental fortitude. With high willpower, mages can cast more spells thanks to a deeper mana pool. For warriors and rogues, willpower grants more stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. Alright, so I'm guessing this one's a good to put points in. Magic is the measure of a character's natural affinity for the arcane. This attribute is crucial for mages since it directly increases a character's spell power score, which determines the potency of all spells. Magic attribute also determines how effective potions, poultices, I don't know what that word means, but let's go for it, and solves are for all classes. Alright, cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. Most skills such as herbalism or combat tactics require a quick mind to master, and an observant eye can more easily find weaknesses in enemy armor. Rogues benefit most from this statistic, as many of their class abilities and special attacks rely on subtlety or reading the target, not raw strength. Constitution represents health and resilience. Higher constitution directly increases the amount of damage a character can take before falling on the battlefield. I'm going to put a couple of points in that. A point in cunning and one more in magic. And I have 1 point to spend on these ones. I'm not sure what they are. Seems to be... oh, these are skills. Okay. So, coercion is a passive skill. Characters influential enough to convince others to change their views. Right. Stealing. Trap making. Survival. This one seems like I already have. Yeah, it looks like it. Poison making. Combat training. Combat tactics. Right, you know what? I think I'm gonna go for the coercion. I think that sounds like a smart idea for a mage. And here we have 2 points. Oh, for spells. Okay. Here we are. I already have 1 spell called Arcane Bolt. And I can choose 2 spells, and there are a whole bunch of these to choose from. I'm guessing there are different categories depending on what kind of mage I want to be. Flame Blast. This is a whole flaming tree to fill in. A cone of flame. This is rock armor. So that's for protection. Winter's grasp. It's a frost spell. Lightning. Lightning could be fun. Let's see, what kind of... This is arcane bolt. So it's a mage in general spell. And creation, I can heal. I can enhance an ally's aptitude in battle. Bonus to attack. Seems like buffing spells. Caster inscribes a glyph on the ground that paralyzes the first enemy who crosses its bounds, unless the opponent passes a physical resistance check. Single caster can maintain a limited number of glyphs of paralysis at once. Right? Spell Wisp summons a caster summons a wisp that grants a small bonus to spell power. Alright. Spirit, spell shield, absorbing stuff. Caster creates a parasitic bond with a spell casting target, absorbing a small amount of mana from... Oh! Mana drain. Walking bomb. Caster magically injects a target with corrosive poison that inflicts continual nature damage. If the target dies while the effect is still active, it explodes, damaging all targets nearby. Okay, that could be fun. Mind Blast. Caster projects a wave of telekinetic force that stuns enemies caught in the sphere. And Entropy. Caster drains a target of energy, inflicting penalties to attack and defense, as well as reducing its movement speed. Hex. Engages in a subtle mental manipulation that disorients the target for a short time, making the target a less effective combatant. And Sinister Bond with the target, draining its life energy in order to heal the caster. Alright, so this is an activated spell as well. I want to try the poison walking bomb thing. And I probably also want to do... I don't know, these choices are hard. Entropy. Disorient, drain life. Drain life might be good. Let's try that, see how it goes. Difficulty level, I'm guessing normal is fine. Right, so...
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the dream realm, the Fade, are drawn to you and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Alright, what should we do here? I am ready. Is there any other option? What happens if I cannot defeat the demon? Let's just be
Know this,
bold.
apprentice. If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty. You will die. This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
I am ready. Cool. Okay, so we've gone through the introduction, and now I'm at a tutorial tactical view thing. I'm thinking I'm gonna stop the first episode here, and I will see you again next time.